Hey, welcome to day 5. You made it, the last day of the Quiz Magic Challenge. I'm really pleased to. And honestly, thank you so much for taking part. I really love this whole process. And what I've given you this week is the exact process I take my students and my Done For You clients through. So I'm really hopeful that it's going to give you enough information to get your quiz out into the world and work in its magic. Everyone should have a quiz, right? Anyway, we're at the final day of the results day. So it is really important before you write your questions and answers to know what your outcomes are, but your results are slightly different. Your results are that bridge, remember from day 1, that take your quiz taker from where they are now across the bridge to ultimately working with you. So you need to make this bridge bit really good. Now, I don't care if you want a really long quiz results page. I have written quiz results pages for clients that go on and on and on. They're filled with loads of amazing good stuff and they're brilliant. But I've also written quiz results pages for clients that work just as well when they're nice and short and snappy and succinct. You know your own style and you know what your ideal customers are going to respond to. So you're completely entitled to keep it as long or as short as you want. So I'm really sorry if you thought I was going to give you a word count. It's not happening. But what I am going to give you, and the template is in the workbook, is the key bits that you need to put into your results pages, whether that's 3 lines for each or 30 lines for each. Okay, first, I'm sorry, and it's written here, which is why I'm looking to the side, and my hair's annoying me as usual. But anyway, firstly, you're going to explain the result to them. So you're going to tell them what they've got. You are this, you are most like this, whatever it is. You're going to explain the result. Now, the key thing here is you're going to big them up. You're going to make them feel good about themselves. You're going to explain all the good bits of their result, even if the good bit is, at least you're trying, there is hope, blah, blah, blah. So first of all, big them up. The reason we keep it positive in the results at the beginning, no one wants to hear they suck at life. Plus, you don't want them to turn off, be like, oh, and walk away from you, because you need to get them across that bridge, remember? So explain their good bits, explain the good points of their results. Now, this is where we do a little marketing technique called gap widening, and we then point out the areas where they could improve. Now, the reason for doing this again is it's to kind of create this bridge. So you're saying this is what you're good at, but this is where you could do better. And the reason we do this is because you want them then to go, oh yes, I get that, and I'm going to move one step closer to working with you. So explain the good bits, explain the tricky bits, but then this is the crucial bit. You then need to put in a demonstration of your expertise and how you can help them solve or fix those difficult bits. Then I want you to give them next steps for what they need to do next. Now, don't panic about that. It doesn't need to be anything huge. It could be check out my Facebook group. It could be check out your email, because I'm going to send you an email. It could be read this document, listen to this podcast, whatever it is that works for you. But the crucial thing is, do not leave them hanging. Give them 3 steps for the next part of their journey, and going back to the bridge, 3 steps that are going to just edge them closer towards taking you up on your offer. So little micro commitments. Okay, I hope that makes sense. If you're one of my e-commerce guys, it's slightly different in the results page for you, because basically what you're going to do is you're going to explain the good bits, you're going to give them the results, and you're going to explain the benefits and the features of your product. And then you are going to ask them for the sale. Just to go back on that, for people who aren't the e-commerce, I don't recommend that in the next steps you ask for a sale unless you have a product or service that is less than £50 or $50. So just to make that point, you can invite them to a webinar, you could invite them to your own free challenge, but I just haven't seen it work really well from quizzes, because of the mindset people are in when they take a quiz, to ask for the sale immediately. So that is really important. So that is us done and dusted. So this week you should have done the following. 1, worked out why the heck you're doing a quiz in the first place. 2, worked out what your offer is. What is your final offer? What you want people to buy from you at the end of their journey with you. Day 3 was outcomes. So you worked out how to split your audience or your potential audience into 3 to 5 different segments. Yesterday was all about your questions and answers. So you should have written at least 1 question and answer and 3 to 5 different responses that will give your quiz taker a result. And today we've talked about results, how to make them work really, really hard for you, how to make them like a mini sales page that is ultimately going to convert your quiz taker into being a paying customer, or at least bring them to the start of a really fabulous journey with you. So I wish you all the luck in the world. I would love to see you again. I would love to work with you further. But what I'd really love is for you to make sure you keep going with this, get that quiz out, running into the world and bringing you lots of fabulous leads and really, really working its magic. I wish you all the luck in the world. Take care.